Hey guys, it's Miskatonic. Welcome back to Let's Play Rus. And when we left off, we just declared war on the heathen count of Moskva here. So we're going to bring our retinues back up there and siege that down. Speaking of retinues, I, in the last video, also increased military organization, so I should be able to recruit a few more. One more, at least. So we'll do that too. And my son, who recently became the Count, is actually the steward now too. And I'm going to auto-balance this. Well, not yet. They tend to put them in a strange formation before they're fully reinforced. Alright, so Belo Ozero has been converted to the Slavic faith. He's going to try to siege. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to with that amount. It looks like he will, though. I guess the risk here is if Rostov declares on him behind my back and steals that county. That would be not the end of the world, but annoying. This truce ends in 4 years. He's going to be running to Vologda. And we'll easily catch him. Alright, so the old chief of Minsk died. Long live the chief. His son is craven and arbitrary, but zealous. And charitable. I guess I should have made sure he was Russian, but I assume he was from the portrait. Alright, so we've got another granddaughter. I do like how the archer retinues are working out so far. Aside from that first battle with them, they've done pretty well. Alright, so another chief died. This one is still Russian, so that's all I really care about. And it's not very good odds. I'm going to see what happens, though, if I assault this. Oh! Wow. Alright, King Vladimir the First has gone into repose at age 53. Died of severe stress. Long live King Vladimir II. Okay, so we have died. I kept all my holdings. That was my biggest concern. There is going to be a bit of hell to pay, I think, with succession. I guess we'll have to see what happens. I think it's paused. Yes. Alright, so we have a new heir. That's going to make people not like us either, until we have a son. So she left to Turkey. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the damage is at this point. It could be worse. I mean, there's a few in the negatives. Well, quite a few, I guess. But there's also quite a few who like us. So I don't think this will be particularly bad. We'll have to see what kind of factions form, though. There are, well, There's an independence faction of 20% right now. And actually, I didn't even see these. Princess Ingrid for Rus, 20% as well. Who is this? She is Russian though. Very weak claim, but with a really high diplomacy. I'm assuming that's where that came from. It's a little scary, I guess. Yeah, our armies are down to, I think, half of what they were before. We did lose our spy master. I could put a Polish woman on the chair. I think I will. Put her back in the Constantinople. We need an ambition. I could try to become great. Diplomacy would also be very useful, but this will go away pretty quickly, I think. We're getting 5 a month. We're going to be conquesting, so I think I will just go straight for this one. And there was actually a Vladimir the Great in the old Kievan Rus, or the real Kievan Rus, I should say. And he was actually the one that led the Russian people to Orthodox. So hopefully it will repeat itself in our playthrough. And here we go. There's another faction. It is my brother though, so I'm not sure if I would play as him. I don't think I would. I would play as this guy. But it's a better outcome than having a Ruhr kid get installed. Alright, so that's 100%. I don't think we'll be too greedy. So we got Moscow back from the Mordvins. The culture is actually in Mordvin at the moment. Yeah, it's the short reign penalty is really brutal as a pagan. You have a 63-year-old man. I will put him actually on the county. I should get rid of the holding here though. Okay, we also have some children who need training. I'm pretty sure she was doing intrigue, so we'll just try to get her back under an intrigue person. Not a Polish one, though. Let's go for this guy. And my other sister, she has pretty good intrigue already at 13, so we'll do the same for her. Alright, let's see what else we could do. I do want to grab Lower Don here before someone else does, like Khazaria, for instance. I wouldn't mind... Does it have a city? It doesn't. That's a shame. I was hoping to give the duchy to one of these counts here. Or not a count. City mayor. Because I wouldn't mind a republic down here in Crimea. It's entirely coastal, which is really good. And it's pretty big. It would be a powerful republic. So I guess that'll be the first order, I suppose. I'm not going to do... Oh, I do have my subjugation back, too. I could, let's see. I could subjugate Lithuania. I could save it for, like, Perm. Yeah, well, I mean, Lithuania, it would give me the rest of Estonia. It would give me, let's see, it would give me the Baltic Sea holdings, like, you know, I know Russia held them at some point, for quite a while actually, I think. So it wouldn't be entirely out of character. Prussia would be, I guess. Yeah, I might say that for Lithuania. Might do that in another video. Sweden is entirely de jure, I think. Not quite. They're missing this one right here. Norway also is formed. Let's see. Jorviks are doing pretty well over here in northern England. Mercia is still around. Anglo-Saxons. Wales is doing pretty well too, actually. Breton. Was Cornwall Breton? Or is that just a thing that happened? That's interesting. Normans appearing down here in Bertangaland. It was conquered by Norsemen. I guess they changed to Norman since it's like it's still northern France, you know. Over here we have Tara. Who is this? Duke of Tara, petty king of Tara. I think they changed that duchy. I don't remember there being a duchy of Tara over here. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Norway and Scotland are vying for control. King of Scotland is a Norseman. He's the monk. And Iceland is still Iceland. We got Aquitaine, who broke away from West Francia. And West Francia is having a lot of issues, it looks like. They're losing against Anjou. Oh, it looks like they're winning, actually. But Burgundy is it's separate, and it's taken some lands from Aquitaine. Or at least one. Lotharingia still exists. Burgundy holds some of the lowlands. East Francia looks pretty strong. Still Carling, yes. And Bavaria exists. Here we go. East Francia is doing pretty well. They took all of Italy, or most of Italy. And last time I looked down here, Italy had actually fractured into pretty powerful duchies. So that's new. Bulgaria's still looking good. Hungary's entirely de jure, which I haven't actually seen before. Usually it's a mess that stretches like all the way over here. Great Moravia is actually Catholic too. I don't remember it happening so quickly, or it's not in my experience. Castile exists. I haven't actually seen that happen either. Navarra exists. She's Basque. Asturias, Castilian, and Aragon. Wow. Umayyads have... they look about the same. I think they might have taken this duchy from the Tulanids, maybe. I'm not sure what they were looking like before. Mali hasn't reconquered their de jure counties over here, though. Which I don't know why. I'm sure they could beat them. They might be in an alliance, or they're too worried about a retaliation from Umayyads or something. Byzantines have reconquered the island of Sicily and almost the entire de jure kingdom of Sicily. They need these 3 counties here, or 4. 4 counties here. Is this guy Greek? He is. The Duke of Neapolis is actually Greek, so I don't know why he wouldn't just accept vassalization. Maybe the emperor just hasn't offered. Byzantines took land from the recently created county or kingdom of Croatia. So is Bulgaria, it looks like. Byzantines otherwise are doing really well. They haven't gotten some Greece back though. Still losing Greece to Bulgaria. Armenia is doing pretty well for itself too. And Georgia lost some land to Khazaria. No, that's Alania. Looks like I lost some land to Byzantines, actually. Yeah, I did. Byzantines haven't started expanding yet into Syria. Generally they will. I've seen them do it a few times. They still haven't taken back Cyprus even though, so that might not be too high on their list at this point. Everything else looks par for the course. These guys are all fractured still. Perm is doing pretty well, so is Kumania. I'm not sure how to say that. Bulgars are still around. I think Khazaria may have conquered Alania back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. So they're still a threat to be reckoned with. But anyway, let's continue on with our plan to conquer the Lower Don. Problem with this big realm is that it takes a while for our retinues to get from point A to point B. But I suppose you wouldn't have too big of a retinue if you didn't have that big of a realm, so. I took a good look at myself and thought about my weaknesses and strengths. After many hours of soul searching, I realized I have nothing to be ashamed of, or I have many strengths but more weaknesses. I'm thinking humble would be better. One piety is harder to come by, although I do need the prestige for my ambition, I suppose, but nah. Alright, I can press a claim for my spy master. Oh yes, the Polish woman. I inherited Vyazma from Chief Boris of Vyazma. And someone left my court. Alright, so let's see. Title loss, yes. As soon as I hold 2 counties, I lose my entire duchy. So it's definitely not worth it. So I'm going to give it back to a good old Russian. Let's see. You can have the County of Vyazma. And we did lose some of our generals too. Put them in charge. Bunch of old men leading the attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna siege the holding or assault. And we do have a lower crown authority faction now, which is a problem. And that's the end of the war. I'm going to give this holding away too. This guy has exactly 0 opinion of me. He is an heir though, so I won't be giving him anything. Marshal of Trinigov looks like the one. He gets the exciting land of Lower Don. Alright, so our Crimean holdings are growing. Still need this. We still need Crimea itself. That's a big problem. I guess we don't have an alliance with Khazaria anymore, do we? I guess we do. We married his daughter. Yeah, Princess of Khazaria. So I assume we still have an alliance. I'm not sure though. I wouldn't mind taking Parashin back. It is a Russian province, so you know the quicker I get that back, the harder it will be for them to, you know, if I wait, it'll be easier for them to convert it to Bulgarian. So I'm considering that. Obviously Bulgaria is kind of scary. I guess I could use a subjugation on them. I wasn't really planning to expand into Wallachia, but I don't know. No, I should probably focus on this part first. And I know I don't have a truce with Rostov anymore, but I also don't have a truce with some of these counts that I was gonna be letting go, such as Suzdal here. I still have him in jail. I don't know if I can... No, I still can't do any of this. So I'm just going to grant him independence, and... Oh, I actually have to let him go. I have a lot of prisoners, actually, which I will be ransoming. I actually can actually ransom that chief back, the one that I'm just about to declare war on. Alright, so everyone else will just be let go as soon as this goes through. I should call my armies up there, though. Okay, so we just ransomed him back, which will lead into an immediate conquest. Alright, so our allies are still Hungary and Khazaria, so that's pretty good. And Nordland, actually. Recognizing virtues and talents that others possess is truly a virtue. I am truly blessed by having a court chaplain who is a devout teacher. Reward my diviner. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of diviners, do I have anyone better? I don't. Nope. I got a 20 steward. That's about as good as it gets, I think. I still haven't even reconquered all of Dejur Rus, which I should focus on. So I think I'm going to go for Ashley after this. Alright. Ofeg died a natural death. Spymaster of Essex. I don't know why I would care about this guy. And apparently I marked myself as special interest, but I can't actually unmark it, so... Okay, there we go. And with 700 gold, I'm tempted to just build another castle. I was debating with myself earlier whether I should build cities or castles, and since it is the capital, building cities and building a lot of universities would be pretty strong. But then again, I'm going to be holding a single county for the entire game, so I probably should fill it with holdings that I'll actually be holding myself. So I think I'll just build a castle as soon as I get to 800 gold, which is a lot of gold to spend at this point, especially with such little income. But after that, I think I will start investing in towns. Speaking of such things, I should probably take a look at these. Church levies, it's time for max. Alright, so this guy's running away. He's running to Moskva, so let's try something like that. And he actually called the Caucasians way over here into the war. Which is fine, I guess. And people are voting. And I'm thinking I'm gonna move this back to Byzantines here. I've been working on Bulgaria for quite a while. Okay. Let's crush this guy's army. Get this war ended. He's not even going to try to move. Actually, he is. And he's going to succeed. Oh, I'll chase him. Lost 8 guys to their 300. And our factions are disbanding. Or one of them is. Yeah, this one is pretty scary. 30% is quite a bit. I mean, it is only 5 counts, which is not that bad, but I don't know. 30% seems a little inflated. Alright, so the chief of Smolensk died, but that's okay. We'll assault this. And assault it again. And... oh... Hungary just declared war, which must mean we don't have an alliance. Well, obviously not while we're at war, but why would he break our truce? What does he want? Is it an invasion? It's a subjugation. He wants Crimea. Crimea. Well, we're not going to let him have it. I don't even know how he has access to it. I would think he'd have to border it. Interesting. Yeah, he wants everything in the Kingdom of Torika, which is just our Crimean holdings here. So if he did take them, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but obviously I'm not going to just give in. Oops. Pause. So yeah, this war is ended. I'll just get rid of this guy right now. I can call in Khazaria. Obviously they're going to be helpful. They will get the pagan bonus, so their armies will die on the way to Hungary. But shoot, that was unexpected, very unexpected. Anyway, let's get a vassal for this. So weak leader. That's fine. But yeah, I think in the next episode we'll kick some Hungarian butt. Thanks for watching.